Oh hey, didn't see you there. Look, we have guests. So, what's going on? How are you today? We have a special Christmas themed video in case you can't tell, because we're in front of the Christmas tree. She made a post about this Christmas tree. Check it out on our Instagram. Thank you very much. Mimi and Jules. And you know, we got our Christmas onesies. I am from A Christmas Story, you know that pink bunny scene? Mom's the Grinch. She got on her booty, it says Mary whatever, but you can't really tell. And you know, cause it's Christmas. Christmas. Alright, you're doing too much, alright? Let's just relax. So today we are gonna be listing 10 things that you guys can do with a relative, a friend, whoever you like for the, you know, holiday season. In our case, it would be a gift, a mother-daughter gift. So either I would give it to her, she would give it to me, you know, vice versa and all that good stuff. And mother,
yes.
So yeah.
So we're thinking along the lines of just doing something different. Instead of having a gift that you just wrap and put under the tree, it's more like experiences and things that bring you closer together and making memories. So the 10 things. Number 1, couples massage. When you think about a couples massage, you think about a man and a woman or a significant other. I'm thinking along the lines of mother and daughter, just 2 people going to
I have
massage.
the back of a 92-year-old, so I would greatly appreciate getting a back massage for Christmas.
Yes, so you just go into Groupon or your local massage place or
see what type of deals they have.
See what type of deals they have.
So you get a discount.
You get a discount, and the gift would be a couples massage where you go out and you go get your massages.
So that you go into the room, you know, some lady named Helga is just like digging into their back, just taking all those knots, just like getting rid of all of that stuff, and it just feels great.
Yes.
So definitely check that
That's
out.
number 1. Number 2. Facials along the lines of self-care and taking care of
for all
the
my
skin.
dark skinned ladies, that melanin needs to be popping when the sun kisses us. So you know it needs to be all good and healthy
And some of us that are above 25, you know, it's always good to get pampered and just, you know, kind of refresh the face.
You know, after a long weekend, a long week, you know, you want to get into the weekend. It's just like a nice transition.
Yes.
To get into the weekend.
So it's nice to open up and, you know, open up the box and see that it's a facial for the 2 of you to go and enjoy. Number 3. Mia loves to cook. And I entertain a lot. So sometimes you just want, you know, a little lesson or something. How about a cooking class? You could have them themed French, Italian, Greek, or a specific
baking, traditional cooking, breakfast, lunch,
appetizers,
whatever you like.
Yeah, so you could check with ICE, which is the International Culinary Education School, or just different programs around the city, around your local area.
Groupon will be your best friend.
Yes.
Looking for these deals.
Yes, they have a lot of great deals that cost 1/3 of the price.
4.
So you could decide on a budget. Do you want to splurge? Do you want to go a little bit less? If you are in the mood to splurge, we love tea. We happen to love tea. So tea at the Plaza. It is on the pricier side, but again, it's an experience. It's something that you don't do every day. It includes everything.
Back on, like, oh my God, remember when we were like sipping tea at Plaza?
With your little pinky up.
You know, acting real bougie, you know?
And then you're dressed up to the nines.
And getting that photo op, because you know, if you didn't take a picture, did it really happen?
So that's another thing. If you want to go on the splurgy side, just experience a wonderful tea time. Tea at the Plaza.
Lovely.
Number 5. Paint and sip. It was all the rage.
We did it and we had a great time.
Yes.
And you can do that in the comfort of your home, because you could go to any craft store, get some canvases, get some paint, get a little drink, and you know, listen to some music and just draw your life away.
Yes.
Or you can have someone professionally come to your house and give you, you know, a silhouette. We have someone great in mind. Her name is
Lucy Golden Palette, and this is not an ad. We just have done it with her, and she's an amazing artist.
I'll put her
Latina
Instagram.
and a curly girl too.
I'll put her Instagram.
Yes, and she comes to your home. You tell her the number of people. You could bring them some. Maybe make it a family gift where you have 5 or 10 people together. She comes over with all the supplies, and you could just provide some appetizers, some bubbly for the over 21 crew,
and some soda for the under 21 crew,
or like water or apple cider or something, you know. So
that's great. Love being 19. And now for number 6.
So Airbnb. So every time you think about Airbnb, you think about vacation. But you could have Airbnbs right in the comfort of your city. in this case, we're talking about New York City, New Jersey, wherever you live, there's Airbnb. So in New York City, we just actually, me and I just booked one for us during the holiday break. They have beautiful lofts and apartments, luxury apartments with a whole amazing 360-degree view of the city. So you rent an Airbnb just for a night, and there the prices are really reasonable because you're just renting it for a night and you're not in some island, Caribbean, whatever.
Right, it's just a way to get a quick getaway, a little weekend getaway, maybe a day or two. Just, you know, get out of your house and do something different and not spend, you know, however much money to actually travel to a whole other country or state or something.
So imagine you get some takeout, like you and I, we're gonna get some takeout, we're gonna watch movies.
Netflix.
And chill, right?
No.
Okay.
That's not how it works.
Or Disney Plus and chill. Isn't that the new? Anyway, and then have these amazing views of the city, the Empire State Building, and just sit and enjoy something that you normally wouldn't do, and also bond and talk and just be out of your element, you know, your home where you're at every day.
And number 7.
So we're going to go back up to the splurging part of the spectrum. So getting dressed up, all dialed up, very fancy, and heading to an opera.
Real cute, going to a Broadway show,
or an opera. If you're into opera, we happen to like opera. So again, this is not something that you do every, you know, all the time, but it's a nice little splurge.
Because, you know, Broadway shows are a little bit on the pricey side. But it's definitely an experience, and it's definitely a fun experience because we've gone to many Broadway shows, and those are one of my favorite memories that we've done in Nueva York.
Yes, yes.
So definitely try that out. You know, you can take some photo ops with the actors and actresses after the show, and it's just a nice experience because, you know, I almost had a near-death experience when I met Corbin Bleu from High School Musical.
Yes.
I literally was frozen shut, but it was definitely a memory that I will forever have for the rest of my life.
Yes. And
so
now we're up to number
8.
So we were doing some research and we keep talking about going away for Thanksgiving to a cabin. I'm not an outdoorsy person per se.
Nature and I don't mix at all.
Nature and I and us do not mix for real. However, we found these really cool, they're called getaway cabins. They're up in the Catskills, so that's like a 2-hour drive. And you could get them for either 4 people in one little cabin or 2 people. But they're in the middle of the woods, but you still have other cabins. You have enough privacy to be on your own.
But not too much privacy that you're part of a horror movie and
you're scared. But they're amazing. They have floor-to-ceiling views. There's no TV, but there's a concierge, and you kind of just separate yourself from...
Get one.
Yes.
With nature, even though me and nature don't mix, but also like meditate and do yoga and see the sunrise or the sunset, you know what?
And go hiking. And in the winter is actually really interesting because there could be snow and you could have a fireplace and do s'mores and read and just get away.
Relax.
Yeah.
And just don't have anybody from the outside world be like all up in your ears, and you just like...
So this is something that we're actually gifting as a group. It's gonna be me and myself, and then our girlfriend and her daughter, and we're gonna make it like a mother-daughter sort of little getaway. But again, that's a really, and they're also very nicely priced because you can split the cost between whoever goes, and it's really, really inexpensive. And it's a nice thing, and you bring all your food, and it's like a nice little getaway.
Yep. Number 9. A great fun thing that we have done as a family is go skiing and snowboarding. I'm the only one that snowboards in this family because I think that's the easiest in skiing. But it's
Gabriel skis.
And everybody else skis. And so we did it as a family trip. It was really fun. We went to Mountain Creek, not too far from where we live, and it was definitely a fun experience.
We've done Pennsylvania too.
Yeah, the Poconos. It's definitely a fun experience, and you will have so many fun memories because this one over here, she is so uncoordinated with her whole body that she literally had to take off her skis in the middle of the mountain and proceed to walk down the mountain, almost busting her butt like 5 times. It was definitely funny. And my dad almost busted his butt just standing with the skis. It was, you know, definitely try it out. Recommend, 10 out of 10. Now for the next one, speaking of 10 out of 10, we're our last thing, number 10.
Number 10. So now in this age of social media and Instagram and Facebook and sharing, book a photo shoot. I mean, they're a lot of fun. Get yourself a photographer to follow you around the city to your favorite spots and just snap, 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 snap.
If you
snap,
don't
snap,
want to do a
snap,
photographer,
snap,
you're more than welcome to use the handy dandy thing that you're watching this on, is your phone.
Yes.
Take your phone. You could get a little tripod for your phone on Amazon for like $6, I think. That's the cheapest, or like $10 tops or something like that. And you just put the self timer, and you know, you're just doing your whole thing, clicking, 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 clicking.
You know, do the natural, candid, not post pictures.
All. Just, sir, what? Or your fake laughter. Darling. So definitely try that. That is definitely fun.
And it's fun because then you could print out some pictures if you want, put them on your wall, and just, again, make it a lunch date where you go have lunch, take the pictures.
Go to a little cafe, do another photo up there. That's cute too. Did you want to do that?
Yes, yes.
Definitely recommend. So if you enjoyed this video, please, you know, like as well, comment down below if there's any other videos you would like us to do. And because we love doing this and it's a lot of fun to do. And even though it takes us forever, but it's fine, it's great. So we are Mimi and Jules. I am Mimi, this is Jules. I'm the daughter, she is the mother, since some people get that confused. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye, and have a happy holiday
holiday
season.